here's the hard truth. Every 6 years, your dollar loses about half of its buying power. And that means that $100,000 in savings would be worth, by the year 2031, about $50,000. So in other words, your net worth, your savings account, your IRA or your 401k losing its value. It's terrible. Our dollar is dying. But there is a simple way to protect the value of your savings with something that's real, something that's been proven, a biblical currency, gold. That's right, gold. And it's an asset that holds its value over time, and that's why people are trusting. It's why I'm trusting Noble Gold, because I know that's what they're doing for the people. You can find out about it by simply clicking on the link below this video. Go to PastorPaulGold.com or call them at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad that you did. Wow. Yes, and it is the power of Pentecost. Today, of course, we're in the feast.
A small hammerhead shark mysteriously fell onto the Splinter City golf course in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on May 18th. The cause wasn't a weather event, but an osprey that had dropped the shark after being chased by crows. Witnesses Jonathan Marlowe saw the unusual moment near the 11th hole. While wildlife like snakes and alligators are common in the area, a shark in the woods was a first, Live Science has reported. The hammerhead likely came from the nearby ocean, as several species, including the rare Carolina hammerhead, inhabit the South Carolina coast. The U.S. is evacuating non-essential personnel from embassies and bases across the Middle East amid rising tensions, particularly involving Iran and Israel. While the exact trigger remains unclear, officials cite increased regional risk, with U.S. Central Command closely monitoring the situation. The U.S. Embassy in Israel issued travel restrictions, and embassies in Iraq, Bahrain, Kuwait are preparing for staff departures now. President Trump, citing reduced confidence in reaching a nuclear deal with Iran, warned of potential danger, CNN has reported. Meanwhile, Iran threatened U.S. forces in the region if the talks collapse, which were escalating concerns of a conflict. A JetBlue flight skidded off the runway at Boston Logan Airport on Thursday morning, just hours after a deadly Air India crash killed 244 people. JetBlue Flight 312 from Chicago landed at 11:49 a.m. local time before veering into the grass. No injuries were reported, and passengers were safely bused to the terminal. The runway was closed and a ground stop was issued. JetBlue is investigating the incident. Meanwhile, the Air India crash involved a Boeing 787 that may have lost power after takeoff, the Daily Mail has reported. Indian authorities are investigating the cause.
The world is experiencing an alarming series of apocalyptic events. Historic weather disasters, earthquakes, droughts, wildfires, impending economic collapse, the rise of AI. In Revelation 9:11, Pastor Paul Begley and Pulitzer-nominated journalist Troy Anderson investigate if these are the true signs of the end times. Is this the final meeting of current events and prophecy referred to in the Bible? Revelation 9:11. Order it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Target.com.